Australia's on the brink of becoming the world's biggest exporter of liquid petroleum gas, or LPG. But thanks to falling global gas prices, much of that gas is now being exported at a net loss, meaning very little tax for government coffers.
And the LNG boom also has a sting in the tail for domestic gas users. Before Australia had a viable gas export market, local consumers enjoyed decades of cheap and abundant supplies. But now that the export market is being developed, it's already showing up in higher bills.
We're taking to the streets of Perth to find out why it seems Australian gas prices are going up in Australia compared to overseas. Australia is one of the largest exporters of natural gas, and when you compare it to places like Japan, where we export to, when you take into consideration shipment costs, logistics, it doesn't make sense that we'd be more expensive here in Australia as the exporter by 60%.
I don't get it, do you?
I generally consider everything over here to be a little bit expensive based on the fact that we're isolated, but I think it's a bit shocking when it comes to something that we're the exporter of in the first place.
Well, I know that my gas bill has gone up this winter.
We're exporting it for a lot cheaper, so why can't we get the same prices that it's exported for?
It's the deals that were done in the first place, and you've got to ask, why does our gas coming out of Western Australia cost us more than it does overseas?
Australian gas has been hit by another problem. The price of its long-term contracts is pegged to the price of oil. And in the past 6 months, due largely to Saudi Arabia, the oil price has crashed.
These plants sell their product by long-term contract, but there's also a cap and a floor, and they are closely guarded secrets. So we know that oil prices have halved, but we're not really sure what exactly is being received for the gas that's sold.
Yeah, talk to the lawyers. They're the ones who did it.
I mean, it all comes down to our government. I don't sort of feel like we've had a government that's done us justice in decades.
Maybe if it wasn't privatised, that could bring it down?
Yeah, quite possibly. I mean, you get a lot of things that come and go with that, but I guess it's probably a start.
I think government would mess it up if they owned it. I think they're the reason that we're paying too much now.
They've got a linter, but they've also got clean heat at the moment. So I know a lot of people are switching to that. I myself have actually thought of doing, because I think it's like a 10% discount. So I don't know, maybe if there was more competition. There's not enough competition with regards to gas and electricity, etc. So maybe some more competition would benefit us all.
The gas should be used for the benefit of Australia, and I think that we're stewards of it and we should use it wisely. But I can't see that us being charged more than someone in another country is wise. I can't see it. I don't know how that got worked out.
Bas Tadros for Undercurrent.